Everyone talks about manifesting, but not what it actually feels like when you're in the middle of it. I just want to talk about the feelings of inadequacy that come up naturally when we're fighting our old programming, choosing to develop new habits, when we're choosing to manifest something big. Whenever you're trying something new or going after something new, fears, doubts, and worries are going to come up. So just know you're not alone in those feelings of inadequacy, and you're not alone in feeling like manifestation can be hard sometimes. I don't want to sugarcoat it, so let's get into it. Here's the truth right off the bat. The only way out of these feelings of inadequacy is through. The only way out is through. These feelings don't just magically go away. They go away by proving to yourself that they're not actually true, because a lot of these fears and doubts and worries, they're not true. It's just our brain's way, our nervous system's way of keeping us safe in our comfort zone, in our familiar zone. And one of the ways that our nervous system does that is by self-sabotaging on a subconscious level. So on a conscious level, we're like, why can't I make this happen? I want this to happen so bad. But on a subconscious level, your programming is running the show. Our subconscious minds and our subconscious processes run our life for 95% of the day. So when you have subconscious beliefs that it's not safe to be seen, or it's not safe to go after this, I'm gonna risk looking like an idiot, or what if I mess up? All these fears, all these limiting beliefs, they hold you back. And until you rewire them, until you challenge them over and over and over, will you finally be able to overcome them. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be so for real, it is a battle. It's literally going to battle with yourself. When you are rewiring your mind, body, nervous system, when you're claiming more out of life, when you're getting out of your comfort zone, your old self is gonna try to block you every step of the way. It gets easier with time, but before it gets easy, it gets really freaking hard, to the point where you want to give up because you feel like you can't stay consistent, or you feel like I keep messing up. Like, what's the point of going on? I clearly can't do this. It's just our nervous system's convincing us that whatever we want to go after is dangerous. So we have to learn ways to build resilience and to teach our body and our minds, our nervous systems, our brains that we are safe. Despite the unknown, despite the vulnerability we're going to have to face, despite the failure we're going to have to face and learn from. So what I'm trying to say here is don't give up. Show up scared. Show up after you mess up. Show up time and time again, because like I said, it's gonna get easier. And the hard times don't last forever. I feel like I went through some really hard times the past few months, honestly. Earlier this year, I quit my job. I was working at a brokerage firm. I had worked there for 5 years. I was making good money, but I was so miserable. I knew I wanted to do this. I knew I wanted to offer my wisdom, my coaching, my services, and honestly, it hasn't been easy. I was kind of just like silently suffering because I'm pretty quiet and personal about my own struggles. I kind of like to just get through them on my own. I'm not the type of friend that like reaches out. I'm always like the solid friend, the low maintenance friend. So my battles are usually faced alone. And honestly, that makes it so much harder. I'm trying to learn how to reach out to people more for support and rely on human connection when I need it, because I don't think it's a healthy way to handle things, I'll be honest. So learn from my mistakes in that sense. Like when you're going through a hard time, reach out to some friends, find some accountability buddies, do what you gotta do to get yourself in a good mental state, surround yourself with people who empower you, or even if you don't have the friendships, you can spend more time in nature. This regulates us. This makes us feel safe. Sometimes the solution is just spending time in nature, because nature makes your problems feel so small. It always works for me. Sometimes I'm like, I just need to go touch grass. How did I forget that it could be that easy sometimes? So yeah, whenever you feel like you're losing the battle to your old self, it's not a sign to stop. It's just proof that your old identity is being challenged. Growth only feels like inadequacy because your mind and body haven't caught up to your new identity that you're claiming, that you're embodying. It takes repetition, it takes consistency, it takes effort to rewire your subconscious mind and your nervous system. So please don't feel like your dreams are too big. Your body just needs to be reminded that it's safe as you navigate growth and the unknown. And even when your nervous system doesn't feel safe going after something and you do it anyway, you teach your nervous system resilience. You shift your baseline. And that's what this work is about. So stop waiting until you feel worthy and start claiming that worth now. Start choosing to believe it before you become it. When it comes to manifesting, the trick here is to do the embodiment work, do the identity work. That is where real transformation lies. And I already have a course in the works for identity shifting. It is such a game changer. I have another course that's coming out soon, how to manifest money fast using neuroscience and manifestation techniques to call it in. So I'm going to share that with you guys very soon. So please stay tuned. And I just want to say, I'm so grateful for the hard times, honestly. Like, they have been hard. They have felt lonely, but I get to gain wisdom from my experiences and share them with you. I just feel so happy and so grateful that I get to do this, and I hope you follow along. I'm so excited for what's to come. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a good night or morning or afternoon.